welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Kyan and this is Kyan is Booked. Today we are going to be talking about my May hopefuls list. So May is the month of readathons, which is absolutely crazy to me. One readathon two readathons I just discovered, and then one I'm actually a co-host of. So we're gonna do it by readathon is how I'm gonna structure this TBR. And yeah, you're gonna see a bunch of books on this list. I don't think, I'm not delusional enough to think that I'm gonna get through every single one of these books. However, I wanted to go ahead and have a really solid list of books to just pull from, so that as I'm finishing books, I can pull the next one off my list. Especially for one of the readathons, and when we get there, I'll definitely explain why that one had me a little bit more worried than the other one. So first, let's start off with our book club picks. So for The Good, the Bad, the Smutty, which is a book club Jess and I do over on Instagram, always linked in the description box below. We have The Devil's Backbone by Kirsten Bowling, and I know it's Western, I know it has cowboys in it. Not really sure past that. I cannot remember if it's dark or it's I don't know. Anyways, it's cowboys. It's out of this world. We're really, really excited about it. I don't think we've read a cowboy romance in a hot minute. So definitely excited to dive into this one. I need to get myself a copy. Next up, I am a member of Jess's Patreon over at Peace Love Books, and she's got a Nora Roberts book club, and we read one Nora Roberts book per month. And this one is Come Sundown. I hear a lot of really good things about this one, and this one is set in Montana. And I guess this is a romantic suspense. Oh, it's up in the mountains and they find a dead body, and then that's when they realize that there's more to the mountains than they may know. So definitely excited. I really enjoyed all the book club picks so far this year. I am in the minority for one of them, but I believe in the rest of them, we've all been pretty excited about them. So really, this is gonna be the first Montana Ranch one that I've read from her. So definitely looking forward to that. My corner of shame's getting worse, so I was trying to figure out where to put that book. All right, so I'll scoot over. I'm gonna put up my TBR for each of the readathons because I have them organized, obviously. So I'm participating in 3, and you're probably like, girl, you've lost your mind. And I hear you, because I have. But the books I'm reading for 2 of them can apply to the 3rd one. So I can really participate in all of them and still actually participate and be a good team member in, I think there's 2 that I'm on teams for. I'm 2 for I'm on teams for. All right, so the first one up is gonna be the Mafia Romance Readathon. So this is going live on May 1st. So the readathon is official as of today. I am a co-host. I will have all my other co-hosts, and then obviously our host, Jen from the Book Refuge, linked in the description box below. We have sprints, I believe, every day of the readathon. It is lasting between May 1st to May 10th. And I'm so excited. I've been really just getting ready, getting my Mafia juices flowing. So this is my TBR as of right now. I reserve the right to pull stuff off and then of course to add things. So Mafia Mistress by Mia Finelli. I've been meaning to read this series for a while now, and I thought this would be a perfect time to go ahead and dive in. My Dark Fairy Tale by Gianna Darling. You know, I know. Painted Scars by Neva Altiage. So I have this whole series downloaded on my Kindle, and I've really, really wanted to dive in and get started. And Jen, Painted Scars is her rec for a host rec. So I was like, let me get on this. Then I have Yakuza Lover 1 and 2. These are the mangas. Jen's talked about them before, and I want to say another booktuber that I follow talked about them as well. I actually have physical copies because I was able to get them off Pango, and I'm really excited. So I'm hoping to read the first 2. And then I have Twisted Emotions by Cora Riley. I feel like if you're gonna jump into like kind of like the mafia world of everything, Cora Riley's definitely somebody that like an author that people mention. So I wanted to see what she's all about. I've never read a Cora Riley before, and this is one that like I said, has been wrecked a lot. So I figured I would use the readathon as an opportunity to dive in. I plan on reading more than just this number or even none of these because I am kind of a mood reader, so that's like why readathons are difficult for me. But these are the ones that like I am heading into May with the intention of reading. Okay. Next up, I have been wanting to read more historical romances, and a lot of the people that I follow announced a happily ever after-thon. And it's a historical romance team-based readathon that is hosted in May. And if I remember and or can find it, I will find the original video. I believe it's Crystal, who is the one who is hosting it. And I don't know why I'm saying that, because now I'm kind of, okay. I'm just going to link it down below. Thanks. I have joined Team Pirate. Erg. I'm a pirate. And this is my TBR, my piratey TBR. You get a certain set of points for books. The more historicals you read, you get additional points if it is historical. And you get points for if it's pirate. You get points if it falls into the tropes that your team captain shows, etc., etc. So, and also what was really fun was realizing a lot of the piratey romances were written in like the late 90s, and there's not an audiobook for them, and the mass market paperbacks are like available on Amazon but not really available on Amazon. So I've been scouring Pango and buying like $13 copies of some of these books. So it's just been a lot of fun. I've actually had a great time with it. So Scandalous Desires by Elizabeth Hoyt, and I'm not going to go into the individual synopsis of these because just understand that all of these have to do with pirates, period, because it is Team Pirate Baby. The Gift by Julie Garwood, R.I.P. A Pirate's Love by Joanna Lindsay, Guardian Angel by Julie Garwood, A Pirate of Her Own by Kenley McGregor, The Captain of All Pleasures by Cressley Cole. I had no clue that Cressley Cole wrote a historical romance and that it was her debut. Crazy work. Anyways, The Care and Feeding of Pirates by Jennifer Ashley. I love Jennifer. And Daughter of a Pirate Queen by Trisha Levenseller. So that's the only one on the list that won't get me the historical romance bonus, I don't believe. But I need to read the book before I make such hastily stated comments. So those are my two hopefuls lists. So you have one for the Mafia Romance Readathon, and then you have one for the Happily Ever After-a-thon. And the third one I'm doing is Escape the Readathon. And I'm on Team Detective. And in this readathon, I think it kind of reminds me of the game of Clue, where you have to unlock rooms and then you have to play games in the room to like win the room. But you don't know how many books as a team you have to read in order to unlock the room. And then you don't know how many books you're going to have to read in order to like play the game, or even what the game is at this point. So I am incredibly excited because our team has a specific strategy, and I can argue any book on my TBR currently would fill that particular one that we have chosen. So basically I'm just taking my Happily Ever After-thon books and my Mafia Romance Readathon books and aligning them with the prompts for Escape the Readathon. So the only thing that's probably going to drive me up a wall is going to be trying to make sure that I keep up with submitting, because there are challenge forms I have to submit, and then I have to submit my books after I finish them. So just like really keeping up and keeping pace with all of that is just going to be key for me. So that's my May hopefuls list. I'm really excited. It's gonna be a packed month. It's the last week. It's the last month of school. It's state testing. It's the Mafia Romance Readathon. It's the Happily Ever After-a-thon, and it's Escape the Readathon. So I'm really excited. I'm considering some vlogs this month, so definitely stay tuned if you're interested in a little bit of chaos and obviously a cute pup, because she loves to be a part of everything. And we'll come back at the end of the month for my wrap up to see how many books I actually managed to get through. I will say, and I'm gonna put it on the internet, so like you blah blah blah, it's forever. I'm just kidding. I am a little nervous about the fact that a lot of the pirate romances that I want to read historical romances, are not on audio. That's all I'm going to say about it. Just a hair bit nervous, guys. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, please be sure to hit it. And as always, book besties, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.